Hey friends! Filming 3 videos tonight because I'm a proper YouTuber and also because my makeup looks good, so. So, several months ago I made a video reacting to some of your assumptions about moi. And so I posted on Instagram the other day that I wanted to do another one. So this is what that is. This is that video. I'm gonna be reacting to more assumptions that you make of me. Let's get started. Okay, some of these were honestly just compliments, so thank you. I was like, you guys are like, that you'd be great to hang out with and we'd be good friends if I knew you IRL. I don't know. I don't know if we'd be good friends. Do you like going to shows? Do you like true crime? Thank you, but I can't answer that. I don't know if all of you understood the question. I was like, wait, no, I didn't want you to like say nice things to me. I wanted you to like make assumptions that like may or may not be true. Last time you're like,
you're a cat person.
No, I'm not. You're uncomfortable with displays of affection, but will go all lovey-dovey with animals. I will 100% go all lovey-dovey with animals. When it comes to PDA, there's like certain kinds of people that I appreciate it from, and certain kinds of people where I'm like, get a room. If it's like teenagers, I kind of, to an extent, I like it. I appreciate it because it's just like, you are not jaded about life yet. You are loving it. You are enjoying life. Keep doing you. You are happy. Keep being happy. When it's adults, like in their 30s and 40s who are like all over each other, probably my least favorite PDA is when people are like really close, like sexy slow dancing at like a rock concert. What are you doing? You're not in the right place for what you're currently partaking in. It's not that I don't like PDA, it's just that I don't like certain PDA that's like inappropriate for the circumstances. People who like suck face at a festival, like there's so many germs. There's so many germs. I don't know if you're actually in love, if you're just high as fuck. Like, you know, sometimes it be like that. You're not a morning person. Got me right there. I'm not a morning. I am the opposite of a morning person. Right now it's 11:46 and that's early for me. Usually I'll be filming until like 1 something in the morning. Yeah. I'm a morning person if it's like 12:30 in the morning, but not like getting up at 6 in the morning and doing a run. Fuck that. Nope. You had a punk or emo phase in high school. I wish I had a punk phase in high school. I wish I had a punk phase. I had like 0 style in high school. I was on the newspaper and I wore oversized Old Navy t-shirts because I was a sweaty teen. So I had like no style. I was also sick in high school, so like that was kind of complicated. So like I just wore things that were comfortable. I would say like emo, I like didn't exhibit the emo style besides like studded belts and like sweatbands on my wrist. That was like the closest to emo that I got. Right now we have a sale going on. 50% off of every single item in the store. I listened to emo. I listened to, it was almost more pop punk, like Good Charlotte and Simple Plan. Dashboard Confessional was my shit for like a hot minute. Taking Back Sunday, Brand New, Finch. I never got into Hawthorne Heights. I fucking hated Hawthorne Heights. My boyfriend and I were driving long distances recently and he like put on this like most ridiculous like emo rock playlist. He played a Hawthorne Heights song and I was just like,
I hate this. I hate this so much. Turn this off right now.
Cut my wrist and black my eye. Falling in Reverse and Hawthorne Heights, I hated everything about them.
One good girls like that. God.
On the similar vein of music, you do not like pop music. Pop, I feel like, is subjective based on the time period. I like some pop music. I like Lizzo, but I don't like Taylor Swift. So like, it depends. It depends on the pop. It depends on the year. Like pop music of like 2004, I could fuck with it. And like pop music of like 2000, give me all the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC I could ever want. I wanted. Carly Rae Jepsen, yes. Kylie Minogue, yes. Taylor Swift,
No.
I get like responses on social media about music a lot. Do you guys want me to talk about music more? Like going in depth about like just ranting about music? I thought about doing like a drunk music review, like a regular, be like, this is the music that's out right now, and just like get a little toasty and just talk about the current pop records and just like roasting them of sorts. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what people's feelings about music related content on this channel is, because every time I post music related content, the views are just like, where? I don't know her. The next assumption of me, you don't really want to be a mom, and it's okay because fuck the patriarchy. I don't want to birth a child from my being because, one, I know myself and I know I would be too selfish to give up my body for 9 months. I have a history with autoimmune disorders, and I would be kind of terrified of if I got pregnant and started developing symptoms again, and then I would have to go on medication, and then that would not, I'm terrified of the risks, you know? And also, like, I don't have the urge. I don't have the like, I need to make another me, you know? I don't have that instinct necessarily. I feel like I have like a maternal instinct of just like taking care of people, but not necessarily like birthing a mini person. I like kids. I just don't want to make one of my own. You know what I mean? So, also because I realize that in today's economy, it's hard. The next one, even though you don't believe in astrology, you still check your horoscope daily. I don't know if I believe in astrology. I get a kick out of it. I don't know. I definitely don't check my horoscope daily, but I will like, I follow a lot of like horoscope and astrological meme pages on Instagram. So I'll just like scroll through and be like, oh, Spicy Gemini memes posted a new thing today. So I relate to so many of the Gemini posts, like, not gonna lie. And there are some aspects of like certain astrological signs that totally apply to people in my life. Like, my boyfriend is a total Capricorn. Like, when I look at the aspects of a Capricorn, whenever I see like a Capricorn meme or like qualities, I'm like, oh yeah, that's him, totally. And like, my sister's totally a Cancer, and my mom is totally a Leo. I think I'm pretty Gemini. I don't know. So, I like horoscopes. I don't follow them like religiously though. You're outgoing and can make friends wherever you go. No, actually. In certain situations, I can make friends. Like if I'm at a concert, even if I'm at a concert, if I'm at a show, it depends on how I'm feeling. I'm actually not that good at making friends. If somebody is pretty chill and is friends with other friends of me, it's a lot easier for me to like relate to and to actually start a conversation and make friends. But I'm terrible at small talk. And if somebody is like putting on, not an act, but like if they're like 100% on all the time, I can't do it. Like, I'm actually kind of, I'm quite an awkward person in day-to-day life. Group settings, you know, I don't like it. You clap back immediately to rude people in real life and sometimes online. I wish I clapped back immediately in real time. I wish I did. There's so many times when somebody has said something and then like hours later I'm like, damn it, I wish I had said that. But online, I'm quite good at it. Online, I clap back. Probably more than I should. Definitely more than I should. But I get a kick out of it because a lot of times when I clap back, it's comments that are very, very dumb. There's just a joy that I get from it. I know, I probably shouldn't respond, but what are you gonna do? Nobody's perfect. You got me here. You're loud in real life like you are in videos. In a good way, because I love your videos. Yes. There has been countless times throughout my life where my mother or my sister or my boyfriend has been like, just inside voices. Like, I don't have an inside voice. I don't have an inside voice. I'm a loud person. I'm very loud. I'm not proud of it, but it makes me easier to find, you know, you can't lose me if I'm just fucking loud in a crowd of people. They're like, oh, there's Abby. I can hear her from across the room. So, yes, you got me there. I am loud in real life. Am I that loud in my videos? I don't know if I'm really that... Am I loud? Do I need to turn my audio down? Please let me know if my audio is too loud. I think it's fine. It's like -6 decibels. The very next one was, you are quiet/shy and particular about who you let take up space in your life. I'm definitely not quiet, but I'm shy as far as just like making friends. I'm pretty careful about who I let take up space because there's been a handful of times where I let somebody take a lot of my energy and it ended up not working out in my favor. 2 times in my life that I can think of that I devoted too much energy to a certain relationship, whether it was a friendship or otherwise, where I played myself. So I'm not quiet, but I'm shy, and I'm pretty particular about who I kind of just like bring into my life now as an adult. You kind of have to be. Like, you can't just have a ton of friends as a 30-year-old lady. You pick your friends. You're not just going to class with everybody every day. So, you know. You like anime, manga, and alternative music. You're totally right on one account. I like alternative music. I've been dabbling in anime. I don't have time for manga. I don't have time to read shit. I don't have time to read comics, let alone manga. But my boyfriend has been like showing me random animes at times, mainly to just like see my reaction because there's so many parts of anime that I hate. There's so many tropes in specific kinds of anime that make me want to throw the television out the window. I honestly thought about doing a whole video just about like me roasting and shitting on the different anime tropes that I hate because there are lots of them. But there's a handful of shows that he's shown me that I actually did enjoy. Like Blue Exorcist was one that I liked. Or like I've enjoyed SAO, and I mean there are like parts of it that annoy me, but like the art style is beautiful, the soundtrack's really good, the storyline is really complex, and I appreciate that. I feel like I appreciate the art style of anime a lot. Like as far as just like from the artistry, there's some that are really like lazily made, there's some that are just bad, but so many of them are just like beautifully animated, and that's something that I definitely appreciate about anime and manga because they've kind of stuck to the way of doing things and not just like thrown CGI in wherever the hell they want. Like everything is drawn out, everything is hand animated and hand drawn. So like applause for that. Like I definitely respect that as part of the art form. But as far as like the character design and some of the story elements, I have issues with, and some of the plot devices, I have problems with. So, you know, leave me some of your favorite ones that you enjoy, ones that don't fall into the like siblings in love with each other and damsel in distress and just like a lot of upskirt shots and just like sound effects where it's just like, is the girl getting fucked or is she getting killed? I don't know. The noises. Next assumption. You watched Roswell as a preteen. Nope. I watched Disney Channel original movies and Nickelodeon as a preteen. And maybe like that 70s show on occasion. It was like 17 years ago. I don't remember. You went through a goth phase when you were younger. I wish I went through a goth phase when I was younger. I wish I did, but I did not, unfortunately. Like I said before, my phase was an unfashionable child with a very large chest and very sweaty armpits that I just wore oversized t-shirts from Old Navy that just made me comfortable, and I didn't have to wear them fitted because I would leave like pit stains. So I would literally wear like men's oversized Old Navy t-shirts and like Big Dog t-shirts. Everybody remember Big Dog? God, I had no style.
Slim Shady.
I did not have style until I was in college. Jesus criminy sakes. I know who left this one. You genuinely love local music. Hell yeah, I do. Hell yeah, I do. I wouldn't talk about them consistently if I didn't. Lacey. Doi. Actually, I know who this person was too. This is Cassie. Calming Escape, ASMR. Go subscribe to her channel. Talented photographer and your music taste is a mix of a lot of genres and styles. Yup. how are you? I mean, you follow my page, so you don't know how you would get that totally wrong. Thank you. I've been taking photos for 10 years, almost exactly. Holy crap. And I listen to so much stuff, punky, metally rock to like weird avant-garde, like Animal Collective shit. I listened to like Merriweather Post Pavilion all the way through the other day because I was just feeling nostalgic feels, and I was like, damn, this record is dope. And then like I was listening to Witch Ripper, which is like super intense, like metal. So it's a hodgepodge of stuff. And then the last few, I'm down to the last few. You're a fan of Lord of the Rings. No shade, I have a Lord of the Rings tattoo. I never read the books, but I saw the movies. I liked the movies. I read The Hobbit because I was required to in like the 6th grade, but I never read Lord of the Rings, the series. So, I mean, I'm a fan of the movies. I was a Harry Potter bitch. You meal prep. I wish I did more. No, I don't. I don't have time for that. People need to have like foresight with that. Hey everyone, editing me here. I got some more assumptions from y'all after I had initially filmed the video, and so now I'm adding them in here. Please ignore this angry zit on my face, and also my voice is going because I'm catching a cold because it's officially almost fall.
Rude.
So here's some more assumptions. That you're really good at trivia. I would hope I'm really good at trivia. I really like trivia. Certain kinds of trivia I'm really good at, like TV and music trivia. Really good at. That you're low-key and extrovert. You like to go out and like big crowds, but you keep in touch with limited people. I feel like it's always dependent on the crowd, and there needs to be some sort of like free space to like breathe. Like the Sasquatch Music Festival was like my favorite festival ever because there were these big groups of people that were all there for the same thing, and then like you could actually get out and have like some space. Yeah, I don't know. I like small shows. You like something automatically more when it isn't mainstream. Please don't hate me. It's not that I like something more when it isn't mainstream. I feel like I dislike something faster when it gets mainstream. It's not that I stop liking a thing, is that I'm not nearly as enthusiastic about the thing because it gets like kind of thrown in my face and it doesn't have that same kind of like, ooh, like this is this special thing that I have or whatever. Speaking of, that you're a hipster but despise being called a hipster. I haven't heard the term hipster actually in a while. I don't feel like that's a term that people use much anymore. I feel like I've kind of grown out of a lot of the terms that people are using to refer to people. Like these e-girls and e-boys and visco girls. I don't fucking know what any of that shit is. Like what? They make a lot less sense than when I was younger, or maybe just less sense to me. I don't know. It's not that I despise being called a hipster because I really don't care. It's just like, I'm like, you went to college, but don't use your degree. I went to college, I got my degree in communications, so it's pretty vague and broad, so I would say I am using my degree. You're wrong. I mean, my degree was vague, so, you know.
I have a recreation degree, so.
Libby has a recreation degree, so.
I'm lying big again.
I don't know why, but I assume you're lactose intolerant, because, like, everything... Because everyone is now, including me. I'm not lactose intolerant. I try to not drink dairy, like dairy milk, and I try to not, like I still eat cheese, and I still love cheese, but I try not to drink dairy milk in stuff. So no, I'm not lactose intolerant. I found when I stopped drinking as much dairy, my skin got a little bit less easily irritated. I don't know, but I don't feel like dairy has ever, like, really negatively affected my gut so much, you know? Like, I assume you're wearing glasses because otherwise you can't see. Well, that's what glasses are for. I actually need to get a new prescription for these because these are about 4 years old and my night driving vision is not very good right now. Yes, I wear glasses because I fucking need them. You drink your coffee black. Nope. I put stuff in it. I wish I could drink my coffee black. That would be the goal, because then I'm just like drinking coffee and not just being addicted to sugar too. No. I can do cold brew by itself if I feel like it, but no, I put cream and sugar. or creamer stuff in my coffee. You can play a musical instrument. I took clarinet in middle school. Didn't really keep up with that. But yeah, the closest thing to playing an instrument is like remembering a few classical jazz songs on the acoustic guitar. You may or may not have let a couple of plants unceremoniously die and you feel bad about it. My question is, what's a ceremonious death of a plant? But yes, unfortunately I have. It happens. My sister and I have found that different plants work for us, and it's a learning curve. It's a learning process. Like when you start buying plants and you start trying to grow plants, you sometimes fuck up. I'm not very well versed with plants because my mother really never had plants except like ivy, and like we didn't do plants growing up. You've used most Lush products as a former employee. Yes, there's a lot of shampoos that... Well, actually, I feel like I've probably used almost every shampoo. I just don't use them regularly because, yeah. I mean, a lot of the skincare I haven't actually used on my face because I knew it wasn't right for my skin. And then a lot of the new stuff I haven't actually tried because I have too much of the old stuff. But when it comes to like shower things, yes. Body care things, absolutely yes. I think I've tried every single lotion. Yes, every single lotion. I'll do another updated Lush collection video one of these days because it's dwindling down slowly. Are you a messy person? Yes, I am a messy person. Back to past Abby without Mount Vesuvius on her face. So those are all the assumptions that you guys mentioned on Instagram. I just wanted to do it all on Instagram for the most part because it's easier that way. Thanks for all the responses. Y'all are great. For today's song of the day is 3 AM by Fuzz Mutt. Because I love local music, okay? Lacey. 3 AM by Fuzz Mutt. They're a little punky trio that I like a whole lot. They're from Everett. They're pretty dope. Yeah, check out the song. It's awesome. Thanks to my patrons. Y'all are very patient and lovely and wonderful, and I appreciate you so much. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave the things that I mentioned in the comments, stuff about anime. I don't remember off the top of my head right now because it's... Well, actually, it's only 12:11. It's not that late for me. If you haven't subscribed, please do, because I post videos regularly, so you can do that. That'd be cool. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye! That was a weird nostalgic thing. I don't do that anymore. What?